All right, y'all, who woke us up? God. Grant us serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. God's will, not ours, be done. Amen. All right, first of all, I'd like to always thank God for last night's rest this morning. Rise, thank God for his grace and his mercy. Grace is always giving me what I don't deserve, and mercy is not giving me what I do deserve, and for that, I'm eternally grateful. All right, the brothers and sisters. All right, okay. I'm Dirk, that's Dash. All right, yeah, that's Brother Dash. And you've been tagging along with me. My partner Rob, I don't know where he's not sleeping with us, so it's like, hey, listen, it's good to have help, period. All right, okay, where it come from. So we've been running around like Batman and Robin, Kato and the Green Hornet, Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan. We've been running around peanut butter and jelly, right? This morning we'll talk about thinking errors. Is that important?
Yeah.
Very good. Thinking errors. All right. And then we're going to beat that Michael Jackson. Y'all do 1 hour, right? 9 o'clock, y'all done, right?
9:30.
Okay. All right. Okay. Here we go. Thinking errors. Number 1, all or nothing. Who know what that means? All or nothing thinking. All or nothing. That's black and white. They don't see no gray areas. Anybody understand that? It's like if I'm getting high and I stop getting high and I'm trying to stop getting high, that's the gray areas. It's like we all came into Odaat as caterpillars. Nasty, dirty, lost in our mind, loss of dignity, integrity, etc., etc., etc.
Not all of us.
Not all of us. The majority, a lot of what for recovery program, we come in here, there's a reason why we come in here. All right, so a lot of people that eat out trash cans and stuff like that, but we came in here with problems. That's the caterpillar. The cocoon is in here when we come in here and we start to what? The metamorphosis, the changing, the development of becoming what? The healing, and it becoming something new. So caterpillars got us here. The cocoon help us what? Transform. And when we leave out of here, we become what? Butterflies. All or nothing. Some people who got all or nothing thinking, they don't see gray areas.
Be dangerous.
Why you say that?
So you don't care.
And I get family members, like they can't see that I'm changing. I'm not stealing your purse, Ma. I don't care. Watch when you come in my house. That's it. That's far enough. Okay. Get something to eat right there. Okay. They don't see that I'm changing. I'm not stealing. I'm not in jail, but I'm still a recovering struggling addict, right? Trying to get one day clean. But all they see is that what you did the last time you was here, right? But not seeing the what? The development in me. I got 15 years, and my mama still sometimes question me. It took me a long time just to get the code to my mama's house, but it was okay because that's the part I played, and made her not trust me. I understand that. But some people, they always keep regurgitating what we used to do. They mind, they tongue talk in reverse. They tongue talk in reverse. When you going back to jail? You know what I'm saying? How do I have to put my house up this time? And never give us a chance, because all they see is all or nothing. They don't see the gray areas. Change is slow for some of us, but it does take place. Anybody been there before? All or nothing? Do anybody think that way? Either you're a junkie or you clean. Anybody know what I'm talking about? You're a loser or you're a winner. No in between. Say it again.
You got family members that think that. Like our sister. And everybody else, they with me, you know what I'm saying? She just can't find her way around to, accept the fact that I'm doing wonderful today. When I say wonderful, I mean I'm not getting high. I wake up every day without a craving. And to me, that's wonderful. But she don't see shit like that. All she see is, she a $sign bitch.
First time I heard that.
And what I mean when I say that is because she's up there doing things or whatever like that, and I'm clean. I guess I'm supposed to just instantly fly where she at right now. You know what I'm saying? And it takes time. I'm developing. I'm getting there, whatever like that, but she be tripping.
Very good. Good example. How much time you got clean now?
Oh shit. A month.
All right, God bless. A year?
Weeks.
Hey, all right, God bless you. That's a blessing. All or nothing, anybody else? All or nothing. They can't see in between. They can't see in between. That's the growth process. Anybody hear that? Some people say don't celebrate too soon. Some people say, you know what? All I got is just for the day. Cause I don't count my time. Anybody say that?
Yeah.
Why people say that? I don't count my time. Come on.
I'm an example for that because even when I don't count my time, because I was just counting down to my next relapse.
Huh.
Yeah, that's why I don't count my time. You gotta take it one day at a time.
That's right. Right. Well, I understand. You're right. But I understand. Because see, and I go back to them thinking errors too. Because the last time I got high, when I counted my time, I got 30 days and I relapsed. As soon as I got my key. As soon as I became off a blackout, I went and got high. So what's like subconsciously, let me not say it. Let me maybe do something different this time. You know what I'm saying? Right. So even though I said I still got my 30 days, I got 60 days, it's something I didn't do. You understand that? It's something I did do that caused me to what? Go get high. I had I had reservations, I didn't say nothing. Everybody understand that?
Yeah.
I stopped feeding my spirit, I started feeding my flesh. I was always engaged in foolishness activities, even was I don't like him, she don't like me, who's sleeping with who, and why is he house manager, why is she house manager, sister house manager. I was worried about too much other than me. So it was more than just me saying that how much time I got clean that caused me to relapse. It was the things I wasn't doing, the things I was doing that caused me to relapse. I understand what he's talking about. Right, always talking the way you think. Right, all or nothing. Right, some people do not count their clean time. But be aware of how much time you got clean.
That's right.
Because that's precious. Everybody hear that? Every second, every minute, every hour, every day, every week, every month, every year, until we die. All or nothing. How about catastrophic thinking? Catastrophic thinking. I'm going back to jail. How you know? I'm gonna shoot dope again. How do you know? I'm gonna be a perkite and a Xanniite. It's coming. How do you know? Catastrophic thinking. My kids ain't gonna love me like they should. I ain't gonna get married. I'm gonna die early. I'm gonna die a junkie. I'm gonna always be marginalized. Always be forgot about. The black sheep of the family. Growing up invisible. Catastrophic thinking. We predict the worst.
Yeah.
And we're not God. And we don't have the evidence of what we rapping about. So a lot of times we need to fall back, stay in the day, and let things happen and take their natural course. Come on.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Would you call that a reservation? When some people say that I'm a relapse, I'm going back to jail. It's something in the back of their mind that they're really not ready to surrender. Yeah. Really put the work in. When you say catastrophic, I mean the other one, the first one that you had said, all or nothing. That's where I'm at today. All or nothing thinking, man. Like I have to literally, like, I can't say I've tried everything until I try everything. And there's some things that I didn't do first time around. Today I'm doing those I never, man. And try to get, for example, I never knew how to drive. When I tell people that I don't know how to drive, they laugh. But that wasn't never my first priority getting out of high school. My first priority getting out of high school was just to get a job in a place. But today, man, I want to do those I never, man. I want to go back to school. I want to get my driver's license. I want to fly on an airplane, I want to do all or nothing in my recovery. You know what I mean? Because I missed something. You know what I mean? I don't have the stinking thinking like you're saying, the catastrophic thinking. I don't have that anymore. I'm going back to jail. Oh man, I'm gonna get high. Excuse me, I'm in a meeting right now. I'll call you right back. There's something different about this time around for me, man. And like the last time, I wasn't making me. I didn't want to be around. I was just in my Bible. Today I make meetings, man. I need both of them. It's like
balance.
Yeah, I didn't do that last time. I avoided all the groups. I avoided all the meetings, and I went back out. But then it hit me. What someone said: meet and makers make it. You know, if you don't apply, let it fly. Eat bones and eat the meats without the bones. So today I have all or nothing thinking in my recovery because I had all or nothing thinking in my addiction. If that makes sense.
Take care. Take care.
Yeah.
The hell with it. I'll do everything later.
I went all out in my addiction. So
Catch it as you can.
I think I have to bring that same attitude in my recovery because when I went all out in my addiction, I got some results. Wasn't good results, but I got some results. If I take that same mindset in my recovery, all or nothing thinking in my recovery, pray some more, get up early, read the, try to remember the 12 steps. You know what I mean? Little things, leading to big things. So I want a big result in my recovery. So I have all or nothing thinking.
Okay. What do you say right here? This occurred a defect of all or nothing thinking, meaning that we don't give ourselves a break. We beat ourselves up. We condemn ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So even though we're in recovery, we want to have great, or we want to see us growing. You know what I'm saying? All or nothing right here means that we don't see us growing. All we see is we're this or we're that. You know what I'm saying? We don't see the steps to get into this. You know what I'm saying? So the energy, I know what you're talking about. So the energy you had to use drugs is the same energy you have to what? Stay clean. Got you. Same energy, new direction. You know what I'm saying? Same tenacity, same resilience, non-stop action. I came out of houses with no money, still got high. Outside all day just to get $10. And when I got my drugs, I got burnt. You know what I'm saying? So the same energy, for you right here. You know what I'm saying? Right. I got 12 dogs. You know what I'm saying? I got a lady, and I got what? I got responsibilities. I got Pico. I got the landlord. I got gas. I got water. I do home health care when I leave here, and I do groups. And I'm stretched like an emotional octopus. But it had to have balance, and it had to have reason. It's got to make sense, and I need me time. Because if I'm depleted, I'm no good for nobody. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about balance. It's all about balance. Same energy, new direction. You know what I'm saying? God bless. How much time you got clean, soldier?
Wow. I think I'm coming up maybe on 9 now.
9 what?
Months.
Hey, all right. God bless you.
I'm kind of like him. You know, I got the day, man.
I got you.
Really
Get caught up in
time.
Yeah.
I just thank God that at the end of the day, when I lay down, thank you, Lord, I didn't get high. Like today, it's my 3rd week since I smoked cigarettes.
Amen. God bless. That's victory there. Anybody hear that? Anybody envious of that? Come on. They be good for steak and share, brother. Come on.
Hi, my name is Jen, and I'm a grateful carrier.
Hey, how you doing?
I wanted to ask you a question, though. When they say that meat and makers make it,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Me, as far as myself is concerned, I just can't get into going to meetings.
It's not for everybody.
That's what I was going to say. Because a lot of, I hear it so much in the 6 months that I've been here, meet and makers make it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I experienced people in my house going to meetings around the clock, and they're not here now. You know what I'm saying? And I made probably 2 or 3 meetings, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still here. And I don't have the craving to go out and get high. You know, I still, go outside, feel, be with my family, go to function and all, but I don't have the cravings to use. And I've been to numerous of functions since I've been in here, and I have not picked up or nothing.
Okay.
So,
Awesome. So everybody's
some things that they say in recovery, I believe it's just a cliche, like that meet and makers make it.
It's true. It's true.
I try some, not all of them though.
But it's okay. If you make the meetings count, some people go for wrong reasons. To meet men, to meet girls, to sell drugs, to get high, to see my ass, to see my breast is back, my butt is back. I got hair weave. I got some new sneakers on. People go for the wrong. Some people really want the meeting. They come there and they listen to everything. Their hands is up. They in service. They setting up the coffee. They sweeping the floor. They setting up the chairs. They breaking down the chairs because they really want it. See, my motive was wrong when I was to come. I used to come for girls. Wrong reasons.
Damn.
I used to criticize. They selling drugs in here.
But see, when I did go to a meeting, like I went to over 12th Street, like that was just a big turn off.
In Susquehanna?
Yeah, it seemed like the guys was just, like you said, just there, oh, let me get your number.
Right.
Like, you look good, like,
70.
what can you do for me? We in here together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why they said. That's
I
why.
don't even want a boyfriend that's in recovery.
Okay.
You know, I don't want a boyfriend that used. You know what I mean? What do we have in common? I'm married, and I don't even want to be with my husband because think he's sneaking, but he's snorting. So you know what I mean? You're not good for me.
Okay.
So I ain't seen nothing in the meeting yet that makes me want to go to the meeting.
That's why.
I just got in my head. I know I want to stay clean.
Okay.
At 54 years old, I done seen and did everything. I don't out there in the streets.
I know people who don't make no meetings and they stay clean too.
I got three sisters that was addicts, and guess what? They never been to a program, never made a meeting, just stopped, never picked up
I know people
again.
done that too.
You know what I mean?
But here's another thing too, sis. You got some people out there who like need to go somewhere where they can just talk about or hear about the disease of addiction or about drug use, because family members, they can't get it from there. So the NA or the AA is the arena for them to come to feel what? Appreciated. To be what? To understand us. That we don't wash our ass, that we don't pay rent, that we always lying, that we will leave our kids with strangers, etc., etc., etc. People in the room, they understand that. People outside of the arena using drugs, they think we're crazy. And people outside of drug use, they're crazy too, because they live in denial. Everybody needs a program. But see, everybody's different. You hear what I'm saying? So now, and listen, I make meetings when I can. I used to be the same way. I don't like them because they keep talking about it. Step work, then listen, step work is important. Why? Because it's digging into us internally. But it's the person you gotta find to be your sponsor who's not living good but talking clean but living dirty. I need somebody who's just like, they ain't no popularity, they don't have that many sponsees. Listen, they care, they reading, they know what they're talking about, and they leading me in a positive direction to where I want to go. You know what I'm saying? And then you don't have to really make meetings, but you should make meetings, especially when you early in your recovery process. Because hearing something or hearing somebody share might spark something that we forgot about. So when you stay open-minded when we come to meetings, it's a blessing. And that's why I sit on the front row and listen to the word and listen, put my hand up if I have to. If not, I'm listening to everybody else, then I leave. Give them my number and keep it moving. But all that networking about, what's going on with this and all that can set me back up to go back to something negative. You know what I'm saying? Because it's there. Satan is in church. Satan is in the Mass G. Satan is definitely in the AA rooms and NA. Because whenever we trying to get our lives together, the enemy is always present.
I found the two sponsors that I did in the aggregate. One was a couple, and we was in Williamsburg. When I left, because I got put out the recovery house for fighting. When I left, by the time I got back to Philly, they was in the crack house. My sponsors. This one that I picked this time around, she every time I call her, oh, I'll call you later. Never got back with me. I just said.
Because it's for show. Some people are not sincere.
Yeah, you got to find the right sponsor.
Right. And see, time tells on everybody. When you look at Jim Jones, how he took 999 people out into Jonestown. They drunk cyanide Kool-Aid, and 999 people was face down dead. He didn't do it. They was what? Spiritually bankrupt. And they thought they seen somebody who had their best interest at heart. But actuality, he had a different plan, a different motive. I know sponsors who got high and devastated all half of their sponsees. And half of them got high. Because they was looking at man and not God. Things happen for a reason. Because the lips say anything, but the heart expose everything. So when you know your course, you charter your course and don't get off course, regardless of what's going on. I used to be in program, I can tell you in Baltimore, dude, house manager shooting dope. Sister house manager smoking crack. Keys high, blackouts high, newcomers high, in recovery. When the head is sick, the body follows. But be a part of the body that won't get sick. You hear what I'm saying? So like I said, meetings is not for everybody. But you got to be connected with something so we won't be what? Disconnected. Because when we get disconnected, what happened? We relapsed. Come on, your hand was up.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry. I used to think just like the sister. You know, and she's right. That we out of the room. That go to the fashion show.
Yeah.
It didn't seem like people was really about what I was there about. You know, recovery. But I wanted to say this first. When I first started getting high, it was in the street. I used to be in the street. Then I started. Eventually, I didn't feel safe side. Started going in the houses, crack houses. And I would sit at the table and they would look at me and be like, and ask me, why am I here? You don't belong here. Like when you said something, I don't get high around my family. I never did that around my family. I thought I was around people that was doing the same thing I was doing. But when I got in the house, they didn't accept me. They told me straight out, why are you here? Some people thought I was a cop. A lot of people thought I was a cop when I first started getting high, and they rejected me in those houses. And I think I kept going back, and I ended up getting abused, not physically, sexually, but as far as taking advantage of, stealing my money, stealing my rocks. You know, when I was getting high, I lost control. I didn't have control. You know, people took advantage of me. You know, I always was a fighter. I found myself, I couldn't defend myself when I was high. So it's the same thing in the recovery rooms, man. I didn't feel like I belonged there, you know, because they wasn't really. Some people would talk about recovery, but for the most part, I wasn't paying attention to what I was supposed to be paying attention to. I was paying attention to the people that was selling the drugs,
Right.
People that was chasing the women, you know, the fights that were going on, and the arguments. I have a cliche that I say, but today I eat the meat and I spit out the bones. I don't pay attention to the nonsense. I'm in there trying to connect to something to save my life. But today, I need the meetings, and I concur. That means I agree with what you said. I've seen some people, you know, I'm not getting out and never get out no more. I've seen some people go to jail one time and never went back. You know, so some people don't need the meetings.
Right.
You know what I mean? Some people don't need a detox. You know, they just stop and go cold turkey and never go back. For me, I need those meetings, man. You know, I need to be around people, and it gives me hopes when I hear people, you know, say they eat out of dumpsters. I've lived on the street, but now they driving a Bentley. You know, they got a mansion, they got some businesses, you know, and they want to bring them along. So it's a lot of hope for me when I go to those. I'm coming in the meetings today with a whole different mindset.
Very good.
So I go to meetings. I look for meetings.
Go fool. Thanks for sparking it, sis. Thanks for answering it. Come on, all or nothing, no gray areas. Catastrophic, we predicting the worst. Shoulds, I shouldn't be here. Anybody shoulds? Well, how can shoulds set us up as a thinking error? Shoulds, I should be married. I should be home. I shouldn't be in a recovery program. I should be losing weight. I should be what? Traveling. I should have a better job. What happens when you have shoulds? Do you lose gratitude? Is that true?
Yes.
Anybody wants to take a swing at that? How not losing gratitude because of what? Shoulds. And can't look at the beauty. All right, but we're looking at what? The negative, or what we don't have, or what we want that's not here. Come on.
Yeah, because if I'm not grateful for where I am right now, I will go back to thinking, well, I should have been at this point, at this time in my life. I'm this old, I should have been doing this and this and this. And then you can discourage yourself and then wind up right back out there.
That's right. That's right. How much time you have, Clay?
2 months, a week, and 3 days.
Hey, all right. All burns. We used to do groups at Cadencia down there at 13th and Spring Garden, right? And one of the girls there, right? One of the girls there said, listen, she said, I'm gonna give me a BBL. I said, what the hell is a BBL? A Brazilian butt lift. And they had it on a flat screen. How it was the surgery. And they put the girl to sleep and they stuck a big, I don't know what it was, a suction thing in it, and stuck it in her butt and started pumping air in her ass.
And throw up.
Yeah.
And then
I said, how much that pussy go? $5,000. You know what I'm saying? Thinking hers. She, I should have a bigger ass. I said, nothing wrong with the behind you got.
Right.
You gonna spend $5,000 for a fake ass? Who seen on what you call it? Ass that went bad. Ass that had exploded.
Yeah.
One
that
but
was
was
flat.
hanging down.
Cha-cha.
They put yeast in her ass.
That's real.
If-
It get hard like cement for some of
That's
them.
real. Like,
All these
anybody
needles.
don't see this ass?
Shoulds.
They put yeast in her ass and it blew up.
They clear ass right.
Right, how much time you got cleans, huh?
I don't know, I don't count. Just for the day, I'm just living.
All right, God bless you. My man. So everybody saying shoulds? Shoulds can kill gratitude. Then we can get an attitude. Then they get the case of the what?
Bucket.
Then go get high. How about jumping to conclusions?
Oh yeah.
Jumping to conclusions. I don't like him. You don't even know him.
Yeah.
I don't like her. You don't even know her. He told me no. It's a problem. You needed to hear no. Because you always try to hear what? Yes.
Yeah.
Any program gangsters in here? And gangsterettes? Jail in here, Muncie in here, Bradford in here, Phoenix in here, Mountain in here, state, county, federal. There used to be a lot of them going on when we was trying to stop and surrender. Using their fighting and all that madness over foolishness. We had 3 transvestites up in there before they started having this LGBT and all that rainbow, the flags. Well, they always had the rainbows and all that. But we had 3 men that was, wanting to be women.
What's LGBT? What's that? I mean,
Lesbian,
Gay
gays,
community.
trans community. That's the LGBT. Yeah.
lesbian, gay, and trans.
Gender
Can
Yeah, but we had 3 guys. We had 3 guys at 16 House on Stop and Surrender who was, transgenders. And some dudes used to talk all that rough stuff during daytime, but nighttime they was creeping to their room.
Oh.
See, what's in the dark always come to the light. You follow what I'm saying?
booty bag.
Jumping to conclusions. That's why, listen, sometimes when we don't have the facts on everybody, we become reckless journalists. Because we don't have the facts on why the dude in Ridge Shelter was taking showers with his clothes on because he got raped in prison. Everybody understand that? So it's easy to judge and condemn and laugh and marginalize, but when you don't have all the facts. It's like at 16 House, we had a dude who was HIV infected cooking. For like 30 guys in the house. Oh, we had 1 stove. Everybody got 1 stove. But 1 eye on the stove was working. Anybody catch that? 1 eye working. To cook grits, sausage, and eggs. 1 eye. And the stove might work if it felt like working. That's where we come from. That's where I come from. Jumping to what? Conclusions, all right? And what I thought wasn't going to help me really did help me. You understand that? When you look at Scarface, how Tony said, my sister, she's not for you. And they wind up getting married. Tony jumped to conclusions because Manny should have been there to run the operation when he was in New York handling the business. But Manny knew how Tony was. So he should have got married, kept his ass in place, and surprised him when he came home. But he took off. He mad, real mad. He go to his mother's house. She said he came in a fancy car. They got a fancy address. And he's sniffing coke all the way from his mother's house all the way to the house. Sniffing coke all day long. Jumping to conclusions. Get there, Manny answer the door. He looks at him, he mugs him. He looks up in the house, his sister come running out. Looks back at Manny, pull a gat out, shoot him twice, kill him. Get back to the place where he died at his mansion. He said, Manny. Meaning, I believe, jumping, right, there you go. Jumping to what? Conclusions. When we don't have all the facts. Like what's the movie of Cooley High?
Oh, I love that.
We know who snitched. They ain't snitched, the teacher got him out.
Right.
And why not killing my man Coach E?
Yeah.
Jumping to what? Conclusions. That's big. Don't got all the facts. We become reckless journalists. How about personalization? When we talk and you assume everybody's talking about you. Everybody like that personalize everything. People laughing in the huddle. They're laughing about me. Nobody ain't like that? Personalize, try to personalize everything. That's definitely a thinking error. And you can jump to conclusions because you personalize every situation. What you say, sis?
Sometimes they people are really though.
Yeah.
They really are.
Right. That's true. That's
You know
true.
when people talking about
Yeah.
when you walk in the room, everybody quiet. What?
Yeah. Personalization.
Yeah.
Thanking her, all right? Get all the facts first. How about overgeneralization? Once an addict, always an addict. All women are what?
Horse.
All men are what?
Cheaters.
Useless.
Dogs.
Overgeneralization. All right.
I was gonna say all women ain't whores.
Of course
all
not.
men are
That's the
useless.
thing in there. We make sweeping indictments on one individual or two individuals who hurt us. So she gonna be like the one who hurt me, or he gonna be like the one who hurt you.
And blame everybody.
There you go. Overgeneralization. That's definitely a thinking error. How about letting go of resentments? That's a thinking error. Not to forgive when you should forgive. Who in here you got resentments, you holding grudges, and that's in the way of you getting to the next level of your life.
Can't help.
Yeah.
What you say, Dash?
Can't help.
Why you say that?
Because it causes you to think one way. It stops you from like really growing. Grow. You gotta change the way you think, man. Look at things.
What's up, Blake?
Then you gotta look at the part you played in the situation also too.
Uh-huh.
You know, in order for you to grow.
Okay.
I let things go.
You let things go?
Yeah.
All right. Anybody holding grudges?
Yeah.
Anybody got resentments? Come on, we listening. What's up?
I talked to you about the situation, and I'm almost about to start working on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting it.
Okay. All right. Letting go of what? Resentments. Holding grudges. Somebody hurt us. Who know hurt people do what? Okay. So we know hurt people hurt people. The person who hurt us, they've been hurt what? Themselves. Who said I will never be like my father, but you became worse than your father? One guy said, listen, my mother was shooting dope, using drugs, and chose the drug life over what? Her kids. She dies. He's 15. He picked up a needle for the first time, shoot dope, and now he understood what his mother was going through. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Yes. What? Letting go of what? Resentments. Easy said than what? Done. Because Aaliyah was in that plane that had too much what? Weight on it. And I heard her driver was what? A cokehead. And the plane crashed. And a great sister died. And on the plane, on our plane, our lives, if it's so much resentments and pain and guilt and shame, it's hard for us to what? Ascend to our next destiny. But we got to start dropping off packages. Baggage, resentments and guilt and shame and condemnatory. All of that stuff that besets us, that holds us, that entraps us from getting to the next level of our lives. Easy said than what?
Die.
Yes. Letting go of what? Resentments. Who say they deserve to die? Who got revenge on their heart? This right here calls revenge. When you see them, it's on. You don't care how much somebody talk to you, how much evidence or the contrary,
Yep.
I won't get them.
it's on. Anybody ain't like that?
Yeah.
Revenge. Who said that?
No, I was saying I'm like that. I was saying I know
Oh, I
what
wanted to
you're
hear
talking
something.
about.
Okay, all right.
No,
Who's the best to give karma?
God.
You better believe it. Who's willing to let God step in and let him handle it?
Yeah.
One girl said, God, I want to stop smoking coke. She got hit by a car.
Damn.
One arrogant girl was in NA meetings. True story. She said, I don't like NA meetings. I'm not going to no meetings. Listen, or she was in a recovery program. And she did everything to stay away from treatment. This is our medicine. And she went back up to tricking and got high again. And she said, you got me twisted. I ain't going to suck your penis for 45 minutes for no goddamn $30. You got me twisted. The dude, he didn't rap. He didn't yell. He kicked her out the car. Drove the car around and drove over her and broke her leg in 3 places.
Ooh.
So it took her to go through that for her to get humble to come back into the rooms.
Situation to humble you. Or kill you.
Letting go of resentments and holding grudges. Hurt people. Some people listen. Some women been in a relationship with the dude say listen. You're gonna die if you leave. Everybody hear that? Locking her in closets. Come to find out, he had a heart attack and he had a heart attack, hit 2 cars and he died. And that was her way out. And he was a married man. And she was sleeping with a married man.
Wrong from the door.
So he was a married man messing with a mistress and giving ultimatums.
That's crazy.
Holding resentments. How about R. Kelly? You think they're gonna forgive him?
Yeah.
Not for the child part.
Yeah,
That's unforgivable.
that's wild. But you know, it's like in his greatness. But see, when you look at it, he was abused too. I need to check the story out on R. Kelly on how he was raised because I heard he was abused also.
Yeah, he was.
You know what I'm saying?
But not everyone that's abused
Does that?
'Cause,
Right.
I mean, you would
should get
never
help.
want to affect
Somebody
someone
else.
that way somebody fuck you up.
Right.
No.
Exactly. But see, when you start having money and you're popular and the world knows you, some people will have yes men around you.
Too tight.
Yes men around you.
Then there's-
Yo, that's wrong. How old are you, sir? How old is she? How old are you? Come on, nah, leave that alone. All these women out here that's of age, what's wrong with them?
Mhm.
You gotta watch who you hang with. Eagles don't hang with chickens.
You was saying it in the song.
Yeah, I need, TD Jake says three type of people, three type of friends you'll have. Constituents, comrades, and confidants. Confidants are the one who will tell you the real deal. Your breath stink.
Go wash your ass.
Yeah.
Go put it inside.
That's the confidant. Everybody hear that? They ain't gonna sugarcoat your mess. They're gonna tell you what your ears need to hear, not what your itchy ears want to hear. That's the confidants. Comrades are against what we against, the disease of addiction. Constituents are for what we for recovery. So we gotta watch who we tell who. And you know what I'm saying, that's real important, all right? That's real important. How about this right here? Letting go of expectations. Thinking errors. Who have entitlement issues? Who have entitlement issues? We get clean, we expect cigarettes. We expect our money, make phone calls, bring my stuff up here. Kirk Bride, we do groups at Kirk Bride. People get, they wreck their lives, wreck their family lives, get on the phone in 3 days of cleanness.
How you gonna order?
Expect some.
You gotta stay humble.
Yeah. And expect them to bring it when they want it. And get mad when they don't show up. Expectations. Who got them? Why they say lower your expectations and raise your acceptance? Why is that important? To raise your acceptance and lower your expectations. Anybody?
Be more understanding.
Saved it.
It's all right, Queen. God bless you. Huh?
Be more understanding.
Let me give you an example. Who give out money here? Who loan people money? What happened when they don't pay back?
They don't give it again.
Very
I
good.
just don't give it again.
I like, okay, very good. Don't get it again. That's a what? Financial boundary. For $20, they out of your life. See, get over here. Bronx Tail. How much time you got clean?
15 months.
Oh, hey, Tom.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Okay.
All right, expectations. All right, I'm the man. I expect dinner when I come home.
Oh.
I didn't get it when I came home. My ex-wife, she didn't cook. She did sometimes. East Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? She was a good cook. But sometimes she didn't want to cook. She said, nothing wrong with your hands, nigga. You cook it.
What?
I remember we went to Renner Center right there at Broad and what was that? Broad and Gerard down there, and brought a refrigerator back to the house and had a syringe needle in there. Madness, expectations. So when I came home, I had acceptance. So when I open up that door, I don't smell no food. Then Dirk, get your ass in that kitchen and cook. All right. So that's definitely a thinking error when you have expectations, false expectations. Good. All right, good time. What's another thinking error? How about this right here? How about failure? How do you see failure? How do you see failure?
It's going to happen.
Right. Some people see it as what? They're failures. But I see failure as what?
A
Success.
stepping stone.
Right. Very good. Learning.
Yeah.
Very good.
A growth zone.
Who relapsed in here? Was your relapse a blessing?
Yeah.
Why?
Learn from it.
Very good. Very good. Who else? Who's gonna say something? Somebody gonna say something else? Your relapse. Why is it a blessing? Come on. How you see it is how you treat it.
Because I didn't appreciate, I wasn't like humble before. I was just like, yeah, I'm clean now, you know, yeah, don't talk to me, I'm better than all that shit. I was just, yeah, I was acting like a big asshole. But it's like, and then I got real humble when I had to look at those same damn people in the face after I done talked shit about them. Now, here I go, I'm back. Yeah.
Okay. You got better with that?
Oh, hell yeah. That shame that doesn't feel good.
Thank you for sharing that. Come on, brother.
My relapse came from being so overconfident.
Okay.
Thinking I was slick.
Anybody hear that?
Yeah.
Okay. So what you learned this time?
Humble myself. Don't think too high of myself than what I already is.
Very good. Everybody hear that?
I ain't higher and better than nobody. You know, I gotta stay balanced. Just, take the situation one day at a time. Forget one day at a time, 1 second at a time. The enemy always wants y'all to pounce on you.
Come on. That's real. My man, go fool y'all. All right, failure. How about success? Some people are afraid of success. Why? What's success for you? Come on.
Oh, that's you.
That's you?
Yeah.
Come on, brother. How you doing?
Yeah. I didn't think I could handle it.
Uh-huh.
You know, so I always welcome the failure because I didn't think I could handle success. I like what my man Tyree said because getting big headed, you know, having too much too fast too soon. I lose perspective of what's really going on.
Yes, sir.
So I tell people that I don't have nothing. I know that's contrary to the truth, but for me, I say that because I want to be grounded. I don't want to get caught up in the things that I do have. You know? So it's kind of like reverse psychology. You know, when I say I don't have nothing. You know, and so I go out to get it. You know, the things of which I don't have. Meaning, you know, today my recovery is so important, man, for me. And it wasn't really important when I was, you know, in the rooms like my big brother was saying in 96, 97, you know, where they wouldn't let us get haircuts. You know, I rushed to get a haircut because I wanted to look good, I wanted to put that stuff on, and it made me go out and bump my head and I relapsed. So today I really understand, you know, what I didn't understand back then. So every time my big brother put that up, and go back in the day of how it really used to be, and how I took it for granted because I still wanted to be, you know, I wanted to live in that false sense of reality like I had it going on when my life was really a wreckage. You know, today I might look like I got it going on, but I'll tell you, I don't have nothing. It keeps it green for me. It allows me not to get big-headed, you know, and then getting big-headed, it's a setup for relapse. When you say failure of success, my brother's in Las Vegas now. He's a fight promoter and a trainer. And he said, Chase, get yourself clean, man. Hurry up. I need you beside me. I got some stuff, man. And, even in my addiction, he knew I was getting high, but he didn't give up on me. And now he see me every morning. He call me, "What's up, bro? What's up?" Give me spiritual words of encouragement.
Awesome.
You know, and say, "I'm so happy, man. Can't wait to get out. I can't wait to get out." You know, and I tell him I need to be here, man. I'm working. I'm doing some stuff, man, and I'll be there, man, by your side. He's successful. And he wants me there, but this is a part of me, man, that's saying, you know, don't be scared of success. Just take what you're taking here, and take that out there, man. You know, so got some good stuff on that board, and I can relate to everything.
Praise God. Thank you, nurse. Here's another good one. Complaining. Who complained? Anybody complain? Why is that dangerous? Come on. Her hand went up and her head went down. Come on.
I complain about a lot, but you know, sometimes I feel like if I complain, I'll get better with it. You know, I complain, so I talk about it.
Okay.
And I'll, you know, like working on it.
Okay.
Like, what are you complaining for? You wasn't complaining when you was out to get high. So now you want to complain about, oh, the stove not working. Oh, my sneak's dirty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I did a lot of complaining. Now I try to work. I've been working on it about complaining.
Okay, thanks for saying that. That's good. You ain't alone. Anybody else complain? Anybody complain? Come on, sis.
I complain about dumb shit, you know. I don't talk to nobody about it. I just actually sit back and think about it. Like, this is some dumb shit I'm doing. Complaining about this, you know, blah, blah, blah. You know, just leave it alone. It just don't be that deep.
There's another thing too, I'm thinking of those who don't like to struggle. Those who don't want to struggle, they cut corners. Everybody hear that?
You
They look for what? Deviate. They look for what? Shortcuts. A Muslim sister said this. She said, those who cut corners always run in circles. Everybody hear that? So when recovery is hard, we struggle, we stress, then comes success. Let me say that again. Struggle, stress, then success. Everybody understand that? 30 guys in one house. Stress. Everybody hear that? Personalities clashing. Stress. More Indians than we got. We say more chiefs than we got what? Indians. Stress. We used to sit on crates and I got high and people used to throw arrows. Who got high? Dirt? Yeah, we're gonna light his ass. Instead of darts came with love, it was darts of malicious and darts of I knew it and darts of you ain't all of that. It was condemnatory. It was contempt. But it's supposed to be what? Darts of what? Love, encouragement, empowerment. Where you go wrong and was you cocky and was you arrogant? Do you have reservations? Sometimes you'll get it, but a lot of times it was I told you so. Yeah. And the people who laughed and judged me on the crate, their ass was on the crate too. Cause we reap what we what?
So.
What we sow, that's real. Struggle. I love to struggle, because struggle what? Brings the best out of you.
Yeah.
Is that true? Very good.
Good.
And somebody give you something, you really don't appreciate it. You have to work for it to appreciate it. I complain. I got 12 dogs at home. I got noisemakers. The baby daddy, he's a poodle mixed with a cocker spaniel. The baby mama, she's a chihuahua. And they got together and they had a bunch of what? Noisemakers. But I can't complain about having the dogs because I love the dogs. And if I love the dogs, I got to clean up behind the dogs without complaining. Because if I complain too much, I'm going to get rid of them. Anybody hear that? And that's how it is with 17 with the disease of addiction being in recovery programs or leaving prematurely too early. Who want their independence? That's the thinking error too. When you think you're ready and you're not ready. How do you know when we're ready to leave? It's big, right? Listen, it's hot. I can sleep outside and keep my rent money.
And get high.
Thanking her. Come on the park bench. I go to that Sunday breakfast. Save my money, go down and sleep, and get up and just be walking around like David Banner. Madness. Everybody hear that? And this is a blessing here in disguise. And when you complain, you turn your blessing into what? A curse. Thinking errors. That's real right there. All right? All or nothing, catastrophic thinking. We predict the worst. Shoulds. And when we don't got a should, then we can get resentful. How about jumping to conclusions? That's dangerous. Don't have all the facts. Become reckless journalists. Personalization. People talking, you swear they're talking about you. They laugh and you swear they're laughing at you. Overgeneralization. One bad thing happened. We make sweeping indictments on everybody. Letting go of what? Resentments. All right? Easy said than what? Done. All right? Because resentments can lead to what? Revenge. And I'm in West Philadelphia. They shot this boy 34 times. 17 times in the head. What did he do?
Damn.
He did something.
That was a couple of weeks ago. About 52nd in Larchwood. Yeah. It's crazy. It's madness out here. Yo, it's madness. Letting go, right? Yeah. Letting go of expectations. My acceptance need to be higher than my what? My expectations. Success. Brother talked about it. He's afraid of success, so he always goes into the category of failure. Success. What is that for everybody? Because it's different for everybody. Success for some people is just going to point A to B, back to C, clean. That's success. Right? Right? Nothing big. Me is what? Being obedient to my high power. So I can be a better man today than I was what?
Yesterday.
Yes.
Or this morning.
Or this morning. Thinking, complaining. How about blaming? You the reason why that I don't have. You the reason why I'm in this situation. You the reason why I have ADHD. You the reason why I have attachment issues and detachment issues. You the reason why I have personality disorder. You the reason why I'm a whore. Watching you do your thing. I got busy. I thought that's how women got down. I thought that's how a man's supposed to be. Easy to blame. But hard to look at the part that what? You thinking errors. You got another one? How about impulsive? Who's impulsive? I got a car before I got a home. Is that impulsive? I got a BMW.
They move too fast.
And back to jumping to conclusions. Who say, yo, Derek, he think he all that. He got a BMW. What they don't know, I had bad credit. What they don't know is I had a cosigner. What they don't know, my car been in a shop more than I've been driving it. But people are so quick to jump to conclusions because they don't see what it was. To get what you got. Everybody don't know what I'm talking about. Thinking errors. All right, okay. Okay, what we talking about? What we talking about? What was I just say? Huh?
It's over, man. 9:05.
Y'all done enough? He said 9:30. I don't know what's up.
You had said something about complaining, right?
Yeah, complaining.
I wanted to share if I could.
Come on.
The lady asked me yesterday.
Uh-huh.
I was at my assessment. She asked me. She said, "I had signed a lot of papers."
Uh-huh.
She got to the one when she said, "This form is to, if you get put out wherever you at, do you care to want to write a grievance? You know, I said, write a grievance.
Okay.
For what?" She said, because we can get you back in if it's a problem with anything. To me, in the back of my head, I'm like, wow, that's complaining. That's being. I don't use profanity. You'll forgive me. That's bitching. I wouldn't do that, so I declined to sign that because complaining leads to build-up, and build-up leads to stress. Stress leads to it busts pipes and you just break. You complain, man, I don't need this joint. I'm out. That starts from complaining, little stuff. You see everything to complain about, you know. And now I cause myself to get kicked out of the house, or you know, something rubbed me the wrong way, and now I'm out of the house.
Right.
She's giving me an outlet to go back to her and say, you know, they kicked me out, and I want to grieve why they kicked me out. How about the reason I declined because I don't want to complain. You know, I'm not getting kicked out.
Right.
I'm going to complete the program. I'm going to do what I set out to do. So she looked at me kind of strange because I didn't want to sign that. But I didn't want to complain about anything. I don't see anything wrong to complain about. That I know that was a disease. That's part of the disease, complaining. So I declined to sign the complaint form.
Okay.
That makes sense?
That makes a lot of sense. That's good. My man, thanks for sharing that. How about this right here, y'all? Some solutions, we're going to beat it like Michael, all right? Prayer. Is that important?
Yes.
Very good. Prayer helps what? Negative thinking, all right? Very good. How about patience? Who working on patience?
Yes.
Is that important to be patient? Why?
Because you don't want to rush it.
Things come in time.
Very good.
No,
Very good.
someone had to have patience with me.
Wounds. What you say?
Someone had to be patient with me and not give up on me. I mean, because it took a minute.
Right.
And, you know, I would have given up on people, but no, you have to be patient.
Right.
You know?
Very good.
My name Rob, couple first.
Hey, Rob, what's up?
Hey, I went to the bank, man. Everybody in line. They got line going out this world. It's check day. I wish they hurry up and so I can get out of here. You ain't got no patience. You try to hurry up and get that money so you can get out the bank, so you can go where? Nowhere. So you ain't got no patience. You don't want to hold on. You're in a hurry to go nowhere.
Okay.
That's just like when you driving, you see somebody speed down the street, and they side by side. Next thing you know, one going that way, and woo! Like you only going to the red light. Where you going?
Right.
Nowhere.
Yeah.
You ain't got no patience. Now you go to the next street, and then you do this, and then you whoop, boom, toward somebody else. Your car totaled. Yeah, cause you ain't got no patience. You're in a hurry. Now you ain't got no car. Waiting for the tow truck to come get it. You know what I mean? People don't have patience for nothing. You know, sometimes you gotta hold on to what you got. What do you have? What do you have? Sometimes you gotta hold on to what you got. What do you have?
Time.
No,
What?
your goddamn self.
Patience is important. Patience is important. Who knew about Chick-fil-A? I love Chick-fil-A. I don't like waiting.
Yeah, 'cause they the longest fast food restaurant I ever
The all
seen.
food is awesome.
Try that shit over
Yeah.
here.
Yes. How about Pin Dot? Anybody been to Pin Dot after 10 o'clock?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, man.
Yes, you waiting.
Sometimes
Yeah.
sometimes you have to go there after
Yeah.
10.
Downtown, you done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Line around the corner.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you gotta go.
That's why I always go when it's almost closed. Everybody have been there in the morning.
Right. Patience. Anybody been locked up?
Yeah.
Forced to
Yeah.
be patient, right? Yeah, so patience is definitely a virtue, all right?
I ain't had patience though. I wanted to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I heard 50 Cent, right? They tried to rush him, give him a contract, but he was patient and he met Eminem. Anybody catch that? After he got shot and all that like that, they started putting the demos out and they wanted him. He told them no. He waited. He was patient. Got with Eminem, Dr. Dre, then bam.
Was peanuts in there? Was peanuts in the M&M? It's a joke. It's a joke.
How about perseverance? Who had drug dreams? Anybody had drug dreams?
Yeah, I have them.
Is that important? Do you talk about them? Do you get high in your dreams or you wake up?
I wake up.
You wake up?
I wake up sweating.
I wake
Yeah.
up.
For real, for real.
Perseverance. All right, I don't give a damn what happened. We don't get high. We
That's
go through
it.
all storms.
That's it.
All right, more bills than money, etc., etc. It don't matter. We don't get high.
Nah, that's
We
right.
persevere. How about humility? Is that important?
Yes.
Why? Why is humility important for recovery?
Because it brings about humbleness.
Bring about what?
Humiliation brings about humbleness.
Okay.
You can't get humbleness without being humiliated.
Very good. Very good. If you don't get humble, you will be humiliated. I learned that the hard way. Humility. Asking for who got a problem asking for help? Anybody got a problem asking for help? Okay.
That's my niece and money. Can you help me?
Come on, sis.
Oh, I need a new pair of sneakers.
I just like up until I started doing drugs, I just always had everything I wanted, and if I didn't have it, I had the money to get it. I just don't like asking people for things
Okay.
like at all, because people don't always do it for the right reasons, and then they talking about you. Oh yeah, you my girl. No, I don't like asking. I take much more pride in getting things and doing it myself than
So would that be-
having to ask
Would
someone.
that be pride? If you're hungry and you know you're hungry,
Yeah.
and
you won't ask.
don't want to ask nobody, and because of pride,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want
so
to be rejected.
you rather go hungry,
Right.
than
Anybody hear that? Yeah, that's pride. It's like a dude be stealing clothes in the house.
Yeah, but
Because he
that's
won't
the-
say, I need toothpaste
That's the
or
same
socks or
thing. That's the
underwears.
same thing with being hungry. They don't want to ask, so they choose to go in the refrigerator and just eat your shit.
There you
They
go.
got too much pride.
Right.
You know
To
what I
ask, to
mean?
say I'm starving. So they'll steal.
So they'll just go in and
Sneaky.
eat your shit.
Okay, let me say this.
Mhm.
When I said I don't like asking people for shit, if
Mhm.
I'm hungry, I'm gonna ask for
Okay.
damn food.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna ask. That's just common sense.
I'm
I'm talking about like I'd rather work hard to get the things that I want
Okay.
instead of like if I need some cigarettes. I don't want to sit there and have to ask somebody, can I borrow some damn money for no damn cigarettes? I'd rather just have my own money
I
to
got
get
you.
it, you
I
know?
got you. I
But if
understand
I'm
that.
hungry, hell yeah, I'm like,
All right.
ask for some damn
Ain't nothing wrong with you talking about. I understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
I use that as an example, but God, I believe, will put me in a situation, man, where I really have to be humble,
Mm-hmm.
to put the pride to the side,
Mm-hmm.
and ask for help.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If, for example, I get stuck on a word,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and I'm reading or I'm trying to spell the word, I don't know how to spell, I want to get this application in,
Mm-hmm.
but my pride won't allow me to humble myself and say, excuse me, Blake, man, can you help me fill this application out?
Mm-hmm.
My pride won't allow me to just expose that
Right.
and allow this man to say, oh, no problem, Chase, because I'm thinking in the back of my head
Mm-hmm.
that, you know, he's gonna look at me crazy,
Mm-hmm.
you know, he's gonna go talk about me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not looking at me trying to get this job, you know, let this man help me fill this application out, man, and then, you know, but my pride will keep me stuck, so I'll put the application, throw it away,
Mm-hmm.
nix the job and everything.
Anybody hear that? That's a good example.
Yeah.
That's a good example.
But
Huh?
God always puts you in situations like that.
Mm-hmm.
For people that do have pride,
Mm-hmm.
he will send that one situation that's going to humble the shit out you.
Mm-hmm.
You have to learn somehow. We do need each other. But yeah, he's the best teacher on the planet, in the universe on humbleness.
Some people say effort and just don't, even though they see God putting that, just keep making this situation where he has to humble himself. They'd rather say effort. You know what I mean? Because I don't do that. How can we call that? Learned behaviors.
Right.
Ill normal behaviors. So that pride, man, I had to leave that at the curb. When I came in this time, I literally had to leave that pride at the curb because I always fought a lot. You know what I mean? My pride, man, nigga don't talk to me like that. Got me in trouble a lot, bro. So, God has a way of showing you where you made your mistakes. So a lot of stuff I really messed up a lot because of pride, false expectations, entitlement.
Yes,
all
sir.
that stuff that you guys did, I was guilty of each and every one of it. And today I let it all go.
Awesome. You feel better?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pride is dangerous. How about honesty?
I need to go outside.
Okay, mama.
He's cooking that pork. That shit killing my stomach.
Cooking pork.
Yes, he cooking that pork. Whatever that bacon stuff is.
How about honesty? Who still want to get high, get drunk? Anybody think about it?
I think about drinking sometimes.
Do you expose it?
Yes, I do.
Very good. Very good. All right.
Sometimes, there are a couple times I didn't, being honest. But I prayed. I prayed. But when I do and the urge is really strong, I have to say something to someone.
Okay.
Whether it be my mom or one of the ladies in the house or my boyfriend. Yeah, I have to.
Okay. You gotta be honest. Stay honest.
Yeah.
Recovery don't begin until we're honest. All right. How about forgiveness? Is it for them or for us?
Me.
Easy said than what? Very good. How about accept to surrender? Do we surrender every day? Is that important to surrender every day?
Yeah.
All right. How about powerlessness? People, places, and things. Is that important?
Yes, stay away.
Stay away. Very good. How about if your desire and your heart is there? We can say anything with our lips, but if my heart still want to go to the deli and shoot pool, I can still drink Pepsi. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We shoot dice in front of the crack house.
Well, you treading.
Right. People, places, and things. All right. They will get me dirty before I get money. Get them clean. Get them clean.
You done fucked up before you actually did it.
Yeah. 2 more. We done. Triggers. Who know them? Internal triggers, external triggers.
Yep.
Sneaky, insidious. That's really important. Anybody know? I used to smoke coke and watch pornos. So it took me a while to what?
Ease out the house and get high.
Took me a while to divorce. I had to kill lust so crack can die.
You think that's a mindset?
Anybody hear that? It is.
Kill lust, but you think that's a mindset?
It is.
For example, like I have to smoke a cigarette every time I eat. Or I really used to believe that I can't go to sleep unless I smoke an L. And if I get up to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, I have to light that L up again in order to go back to sleep. But when I went to jail, I didn't need the weed.
None of that stuff.
To sleep.
Right. That's a bad habit, but it's all mental. It's all mental.
Accustomed to doing something,
Yeah.
continue doing it. But once the man upstairs stop you from doing it, then all of a sudden it comes up. You won't be accustomed to it.
No, but we literally believe that this is, I can't do this without that.
But once you put in a situation like this, locked up, you become being accustomed to.
Right.
Became a habit.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
It's all it is.
Muscle
It's a
memory.
mind thing,
It's a
like
mind thing,
smoking
yeah.
a cigarette after you eat, just wanting to smoke a cigarette. And when you was talking about like, me as an individual, like you got accustomed to smoking crack, accustomed to getting high. And once you know you really didn't want to do it, is when you get clean, you don't even think about all that unless that's what you choose to do. So sometimes you gotta police yourself. And I learned from me, I had to take shots. I don't have cravings or dreams or shit. The shots that I take every month. So I said, let me police myself. So I give myself a chance. You know, because it got to the point where it's like you be around people, right? You hear people tell war stories. I walk away from it, but I know being around you hear the war stories. Like, damn, this is what I used to do. So I used to love to do. But at the same point in time, that's what I don't want to do. I don't want to get high. But when you get accustomed to doing stuff like that, it comes to everyday motherfucking thing. Yeah, but that's not that, you know. It's just work. You know, everybody's process is different.
How much time you got clean now, Blake?
Just for the day.
All right, God bless.
I say wait for the day, you know, like, you know, when you talk about that cocky area, so you know me for a long time, and I learned like, getting where I came from, hold resentments towards people, you know what I'm talking about. So and it wasn't the individual, it was me, you know, only allow myself to do what I wanted to do. You know, people couldn't make me do what I did. I did it because I wanted to do it, thinking that, somebody's gonna be there for me, somebody's gonna come and rescue me. It's like, damn, but God, you know, God put me in a position to help people. Ain't nobody gonna come rescue my motherfucking ass. You know you don't supposed to be picking the fuck up anyway. So I got caught in the grips of that piece, you know. That little small bag knocked me on my ass one more time. But you know, in reality, I don't say it was the devil. I don't believe in that devil shit. For me, I think God did what he did for me to put me in the position I'm in today.
Okay.
That's why I stay at with you. You know how, you know, and I love helping people, but I had to remember, I had to help myself first.
That's right.
And that's what I forgot about when I was doing what I was doing. So I just stay in position, man, and always remember, I don't like to say it this way, but for me, I'm the most important person. I'm the most important person. Because if I'm not all right there, how the fuck can I help you out?
You can't.
You feel me? So I learned I'm the most important person. But what I'm doing, I have to remember the newcomer is the most important person, but I can't forget about Blake.
That's right.
How can I help the newcomer out? You know?
That's right.
That's why I stay out the way, man, and, you know, allow people to be who they are and just be there. That's what God said. Let the person be who they are, but just don't let them bump their head. Because in reality, you know, we grown men and grown women, you know, we came around, right? You know, you gotta be a grown ass man and a grown ass woman. You gonna do what you wanna do. I'm not running behind you while you smoke crack, because they say, well, if I'm running behind you, I'm gonna wind up in that crack house along with you.
That's right.
So I learned, like, if that's what you choose to do, God's willing, I see you when you get back. God's willing, I hope you get back. That's where I be at, man. You know, I remember, I remain humble in this process now. And I learned, like, I'm first, outside of all the bullshit. I gotta make sure Blake is all right. That's why I learned that when they talk this selfish piece, I had to be real selfish sometimes. I have to.
It's about balance.
It is. I mean, that's the main thing. It's a balance. My sponsor always said it. My sponsor told me that you gotta have a balance. Because when you start doing this rocky road shit ain't good for you. Especially us as recovering people. You know, you be fucked up. It's like, it's 10% the drug, 90% fucking mental health. That mental health piece play tricks on you.
That's right.
Gazoo a bad motherfucker. Gazoo say, you need to go this way, but your heart says you need to stay where the fuck you at, sit still. Yeah. So, you know, Gazoo bad motherfucker. That little green man tell you some shit. And you'll think that shit sweet. Think it's sweet and you're not. That's why I stay out the way. That's what you choose to do, good. You know, because like it's right in front of us, there I go. As soon as I see a person they getting high all fucked up, I say, there I go. I'm not gonna talk about the individual, that could be me.
Right.
I could be in that motherfucker gutter fucked up.
Right.
That same individual, that same day, could be helping me get out there gutter.
That's right.
I just choose not to forget where I come from. But at the end of the day, I am the most important person in my motherfucking world. Because if I don't believe that, I'm gonna be fucked up again. People like, there you go. And they always say what you said, Derek. There you go again. Because for once, they don't really believe in you anyway. The ones you really think, they really don't believe in you. They say, yeah, we gonna do it again, or she gonna do it again. I'm not gonna give you the benefit of the doubt to think that. And really, whatever you think, that's what you think. Because this was shit going on with you that you got some hidden secrets. See, I get my masses off of me. See, I gotta keep it up front with me. Like, I can't go out there no more. I'm not even living for me. I'm living for my family. I'm 57 years old, so I got people that want me to be there for them. So I need to stay alive and be there one day at a time. What's that hold on to, man? You know, y'all taught me a lot. You and Ryan. You know, it's coming out every day. So now I love when you come, because it teaches me, like, you know, the humility piece. Accept it. Remain humble. You gotta remain humble. No matter what go on. You know, I was telling you guys this morning, I said, if y'all see something wrong with me, tell me about me. Y'all don't like the way I'm talking to you, tell me about me. Because that helps me out.
Right.
That's the only way I can get better with me.
That's right.
Because I'm right here with y'all. They just gave me a little fucking job. But at the end of the day, I'm still a recovering person.
That's right.
I ain't gonna call myself no fucking addict. I ain't no addict. I was acting, I was out there getting high. I'm recovering, I'm a recovering person. You know, you ain't gonna put that stigma on me. I'm a crackhead on my. No, we ain't doing that today. I'm a human being like you are. So I'm not gonna allow you to think that, you know, because I smoked some crack, that I'm this bad person. I made a mistake. This shit happened. But I'm gonna work on that and make it better for me.
That's right.
One day at a time. Let's see what's in the game, man. It's better, Derek. You know.
Yes, sir.
You know, man, you've been going through this for a long time.
Long time.
Yeah, and I thank God every day for the people I have in my life. You know, when people see it, it's like, you might lose the time, but the information is going to be there.
Right.
And it's up to you to apply the information to yourself. And I always talk about me, but I'm letting you know, but I'm talking about me because I got to tell myself the same thing. Because I could be that same one as I'm telling you and walk out that door, sneak around the corner and get one more. And it shows up. It shows up and it shows out. That might be the last one, brother.
I used to have a problem with that though, saying that I'm not an addict. Because, and I've been wanting to say this, when I first heard you say that, man, yeah, I'm chasing, I'm an addict. How, when I'm not doing the things that I used to do, to label me as an addict? So now that I'm not getting high, why am I still calling myself something that I'm not?
Right.
Not doing?
Let me share something.
Because you used to doing it.
No, it's not that. No, it's not. You know what it is? And Derek can tell you right now. You know what it is? It's the stigma the NAA put on you when you walk in the rooms of Narcotics Anonymous. And that's what they want people to think in your mindset.
Right.
Yep.
That's what they want you to think. And I love you, Deanna, because I'm glad you got up out of that. You know, they want you to say, I'm an addict. But that's your choice.
I'll share with you when we get out of here.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I understand what you're talking about.
But you know,
I used to say, stop surrender. I said, I'm not no addict either. I'm a soldier for Christ.
In our outpatient, our counselor,
Come on.
our counselor and our outpatient over there, and that she told us, she said, listen, don't ever let them, you know, identify y'all as addicts.
That's
You're
right.
no longer addicts.
That's right.
And then there, we can't say, when we say who we is, you can't say I'm an addict. You know what I mean? Because she'll cut you right off. Like, no, you're not.
That's good.
That's not your name.
Right.
You're no longer an addict. That's why now I say I'm a grateful recovering person.
Very good.
And he taught me that.
Awesome.
I learned that from him over there.
Blake.
Blake.
Yeah, I know. Because you know, back in the day, they like, they go addict, man. Okay. You know how you got there. Walking down the street, you know, you got a house manager back, house and key in the front. We walk a single file line with signs on the shit.
I'm so glad we don't do that no more.
Listen. And motherfuckers be so fucked up with a cone on their head, and they call you addict, man. My name is such and such, and I'm an addict. Tell you go outside, look north, east, south, and west with the cradle on top of your head. My name is such and such, and I'm an addict. Fuck you. I'm recovering. See, but they can do it back then. But as time went on, they said no.
There's something new.
They used to do that in Baltimore, didn't they?
Yeah. Signs and all of that.
Here too.
Yeah.
It was deep up here, bro. Minute by minute. Recovery King.
Yeah.
All that.
Yeah.
Under the
I
umbrella.
remember that.
Phone books, all that.
I remember that before I was getting high, and I used to come out here, and they all Odaat, all of them guys, they would how they make you humiliate yourself, stand in the middle of Broad Street, and you got to scream up and down, cold outside. I be like, yo, they fools. It could never be me.
See, you know what's so crazy?
I never said I couldn't be but I couldn't just stand out there in the middle of the street and scream. And excuse me for cutting you off. And another thing I couldn't do, when I came to recovery, I don't like walking in a bunch. And people will say, well, you did it when you get high. I didn't.
See, and that's
I didn't. I did not walk with a lot of people. I did not sit in no crack house. And I did not hang and sit and get high with a lot of people. It was, when I was getting high, it was me and my baby father. And I never went out the car. I sent him out there. You go get it. You know what I mean? Because I used to think that my pride, I used to think I was a functional addict, but it's not a such thing as a functional addict.
You know, they teach you that. They teach you that, like, when people say
So I ran with all this as I came into.
A lot of us did. You started mimicking and parroting what people were saying.
And another thing I hate is when they say, "Oh well, you did this when you was getting high. You did that when you get high." Everybody didn't do it.
Thank you.
Everybody didn't do it. I didn't walk around here and ask people for change. I had a house. I came from a home. My family never ever gave up on me. Ever. You know, my mom had 18 kids. And my sisters in them right now till today. I don't care if I went to 1,000 rehab. If I relapsed 1,000 times, my sisters always right behind me and to pick me up. You know what I mean? But I got tired. I got tired of them having to, you know, me putting all my weight on them and then letting them down. Not only letting them down, letting myself down. Running in and out these programs, This time, what's your name? Derek. This time, Derek, it's no coming back. I'm moving forward. I'm gonna keep going. I keep going. By the grace of God, I'm gonna keep going.
Awesome. Good group, y'all. Last one is love. Everybody love themselves?
Yeah.
I love y'all.
Yes.
All right. Until next week. New topic, same passion.
All right.
Who woke us up?
God.
Grant us serenity to accept the things we cannot change. The courage to change the things we can.